Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast. It's Wednesday, January 17th. Guys, we had a good night last night in the video picks. We were 4-1. We were that close to getting a sweep. Kentucky, who cashed for us in the private picks also on the first half, looked like they were going to take command of that game, but they just didn't do it. They ended up losing outright. We ended up going 4-1. We were back with an NHL pick. San Jose got it done in overtime, baby. And we were sharp in the rest of the areas. Again, 4-1 last night. We don't gloat when we win. We own it when we lose. So to the haters out there, I'm not going to name any names, and the team jumps on them for me. I don't have to do a damn thing. But guys, we're not putting a gun to your head telling you got to watch this channel or you got to play these picks. So there's no room for negativity here. If you don't have a positive attitude, then you know what? You're on the wrong team. Hey, we're on the same team anyway, I think. I mean, aren't we all out to beat the bookie? Unless you're a bookie making them comments, what the hell is your deal? Anyway, misery is optional in life, guys. So let's just stay positive, and we're going to grab a hold of the momentum we have, and we're going to bring it into tonight because I feel good about what's on slate tonight. All right, let's talk about some college basketball games that are going right now. I mean, not right now, but we'll be playing tonight. SMU is at number 7, Wichita State. Well, which Wichita State team's going to show up? The one that is dominant or the one that lets teams hang in there? They're favored minus 8.5 at home. Again, number 7, Wichita State, minus 8.5. Then you got number 17, Auburn, going to play at Alabama, a stubborn Alabama team. Avery Johnson, the coach, he's got that team locking down defensively. Auburn favored on the road, minus 2. Again, ranked number 17th. Auburn's making some noise this year. Then you got number 7, Texas Tech, going to play at in-state rival Texas. Texas is really rebuilding a good program. Texas Tech, though, playing solid on the road so far this year as well. They're favored minus 3.5. All right, let's get into our college basketball picks. I've got 2 of them. Ohio State is playing at Northwestern. All right, the Buckeyes 15-4. They're now ranked number 22. Crept right into it. This team's really starting to figure it out. And they got the big man, Bates Diop, second week in a row, player of the week in the Big Ten. This team is 6-0 in the Big Ten, guys. They face competition with no problem. Diop this week averaged 23 points, 9.5 boards in 2 games to win that award for the second week in a row. He really is showing confidence, and that team is building around him. So, with that being said, you're facing and playing at Northwestern, a team that at one point this year was ranked in the top 25. They're now 11-8. They're coming off a pounding, all right, against Indiana. They lost by 20 on Sunday, and this team has lost 12 of 13 to Ohio State. So the Buckeyes have their number. We're pulling the trigger, baby. Ohio State Buckeyes on the full game, minus 3.5. And then we're going to go to number 1, Nova. That's right, Villanova playing at Georgetown. Georgetown, they've lost 4 or 5 now. And I'm telling you, Coach Patrick Ewing, he's realizing the Hoyas, when the schedule got tougher, all right, they have not been showing up. This team has been getting outmanned on the glass. They're not running, and they are certainly making too many mistakes and turnovers. Villanova, though, all right, they just had a big win at St. John's. Chris Mullins said that's the best team in the nation. Well, Coach Jay Wright wasn't happy. He said we had too many miscues in this game. We better tighten up. If we're number 1 in the country, we better prove it from start to finish in a ball game. I love that attitude. Pulling the trigger, baby, with the Villanova Wildcats on the full game, minus 13. Again, in college basketball, 2 picks. We got Ohio State on the full game, minus 3.5, and number 1 Villanova on the full game, minus 13. That's it for college. Now, let's break into some NBA, talk about some games that are going on tonight. Washington is playing at Charlotte. Charlotte's favored, all right, minus 1.5. Here, these are 2 of the most inconsistent teams thus far this year. Washington, we just don't know who's going to show up. Bradley Beal, John Wall can't carry the whole team. He damn sure tries. He had 27 last time out. Charlotte looked like a team ready to play for a title last time out. Are you kidding me? Can they do it 2 nights in a row? I don't know. I'm staying off of that one. Again, Charlotte favored by minus 1.5 at home against Washington. Then you got the San Antonio Spurs at Brooklyn. Man, you talk about a Jekyll and Hyde team, especially ATS-wise. San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard, he's questionable. This team's dealing with some injuries. Brooklyn is as well. But I don't know. Spurs -6.5 on the road against a stingy Brooklyn team. I'm staying off of that one. And then you got the New Orleans Pelicans going to play at Atlanta. It opened up at -4. It's now -2 because the Pelicans, a big, big emotional win last night, overtime at Boston. They beat them by 2. Can they repeat that? Anthony Davis proved that he can do 45 and 15 back-to-back. He did it again last night. He's putting that team on his shoulders. Atlanta, though, quietly might be, this could be a dangerous play, all right? And whatever Schroeder, however you say his name, whatever one of, shows up tonight, if that guy plays dominant like he can, Pels might be in trouble. They might be tired, baby. They might be tired. Again, New Orleans -2 at Atlanta. Then you got the Lakers going to be without Lorenzo Ball. All right, they're playing at OKC. Thunder are favored -9. Man, I'm just not sold on this Thunder team. I thought they would gel, come together this year, but rumor has it, and it's big rumor, all right, that Paul George is going to be heading out. All right, the trade deadline is February 8th, and they're looking to move him. He's just not fitting in. And Carmelo Anthony, that guy, everywhere he's gone, has made nobody better. He has made no player better around him, has not made the team better. The guy can't even play defense, and that was really a miserable pickup. Westbrook, he's already that close to getting triple-doubles again because he's going to have to do it. They will go as Russell Westbrook goes. It certainly won't have anything to do with Anthony. It looks like it might not have anything to do with Paul George. Steven Adams stepped up last game. Let's see if he can do it again tonight. Again, OKC favored -9 against the Lakers, and Brandon Ingram, that young man shooting 61% from the field, he is going to be playing tonight, will be in the lineup. Then you got Denver at home against the Clippers, all right? Denver on the road at the Clippers. Clippers, one of the hottest teams in basketball and dealing with a lot of injuries. They had that big emotional win against Chris Paul in Houston. I mean, that thing led all the way to the locker room, for crying out loud. Did the Clippers leave it all on the court? Did they leave everything emotional? Do they have anything left? I don't know. Denver playing back-to-back. Last night, they came off that win against Dallas. Tight contest start to finish. They were at home. They had to travel to the Clippers. We'll see what happens. I'm off of that one. But I do have 2 picks tonight in the NBA. Let's get into it. Golden State at the Bulls. All right, they beat Cleveland by 10. Durant and Thompson and Curry, the trio, they had 72 points total, and you had Draymond Green 1 rebound away, I believe, from a triple-double. This team's starting to look like that team that made noise last year. Now, the Bulls, certainly different from the 4-20 or 5-20 start, whatever the hell they got off to when they had all that in-house fighting. They had everything going on. Well, now they're getting healthier. Zach LaVine's back. All right, he's going to be on limited minutes, but that kid does make a difference. This team got blown out by Golden State, 143-94 earlier in the year. I don't think it's going to be anything like that because the Bulls are a different team. But as this game goes on, the strength, the experience, the bench, and coaching is what's going to win it. We're pulling the trigger, baby. Golden State on the full game, -8.5. Then we got Toronto. Shout out to King Gino, baby. Hey, King Gino, I'm not hating on Toronto. It's just Toronto is Toronto. They are who we know they are year in and year out. They don't do anything during the offseason to take that team to the next level, all right? Dwayne Casey, he's just that coach that'll just get you there, all right? But certain teams, you better look out. Toronto has every right to cover. And tonight, I like them early, okay? They're pissed about the 2 losses they felt they should have had, one to Golden State and one to the 76ers. Lowry, he said, he put the blame on me. I played like shit. Lowry did. He played terrible. You're going up against the Detroit team, though, is an absolute mess. Stan Van Gundy said, if we keep defending like this, hell, we may never win another game. That team, I don't think they're going to figure it out on the road. I'll take a pissed-off Toronto team early. Pulling the trigger, baby. Toronto Raptors on the first quarter, -2. Yep, that's right, King Gino. That one's for you, buddy, and I appreciate all of your support, by the way. All right, it's amazing. We got great teammates on this team. All right, let's recap all the picks. 4 of them total. All right, there's no NHL tonight. We did knock it out last night with San Jose, but a small slate tonight. There's only 2 games, so we will be back on NHL tomorrow. But college basketball, we're riding Villanova, #1 Wildcats on the full game, -13. And also college basketball, Ohio State Buckeyes, baby, on the road at Northwestern. We're going to take them on the full game, -3.5. NBA, we're riding Golden State. That's right, defending champs on the full game at Chicago, baby, -8.5. And we're going to wrap it up with Toronto Raptors on the first quarter, figuring it out at home, -2 again, first quarter. All right, guys, thanks for everything. YouTube, YouTube. I really appreciate the viewers. I appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button for every video if you will. Share it with a friend. Tell them about the Brenner Blast, guys. We're on a mission. We're out to beat the bookie, to pay it forward along the way, and to give every bit of our best product on a daily basis. Will we win them all? Hell no. Do I expect to? You're damn right I do. But it's the ups and downs. It's a marathon, certainly not a sprint, and it's also a business. If you're not staying positive and you're not staying disciplined, buddy, you're in the wrong business. Time to hit the road and get on out. But in the meantime, we're building a good team. I appreciate all the support. Twitter, Facebook, thank you guys. Thank you so much from my heart. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, I will be uploading the video for NFL. Already got it ready to go for the championship weekend. You don't want to miss that. You're going to have a few days to digest that one and break it down with Brenner. But in the meantime, make sure you're paying it forward. Help a stranger along the way on a daily basis. My dad always said, if you can put a smile on someone's face on a daily basis, all right, no matter what you're going through, and make someone else feel good about themselves, then you did your job, son. You contributed to this world, and that's what it's all about. All right, guys, got to get out of here. Got a big day ahead of me. Make sure you tune in later on to the NFL video, and don't forget, the Brenner Blast is coming to you, baby. Let's sweep that board tonight.